The Adobe Theater, one of the best black boxes in town, opens Pack of Lies tonight. The play centers around a deceptive relationship between two families at the height of the Cold War. And while the play may take place in our history, its themes could easily be ripped from our headlines today. We are talking with actor Ray Orley about the show this morning and why it's still relevant 30 years on. So this play, it's 31 years old now, isn't it? It was written in 83?
83,
somewhere around there?
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about this. This play is actually based on true events that happened during the Cold War. Is that correct?
It is. It is. There is something called the Portland Spy Ring in England. And this was an attempt by the Soviet Union to find out various secrets about British and NATO plans for submarine warfare and things of this sort.
Okay.
And this play is based on an actual case of spies involved in this Portland spy ring. If you want more information, check with Wikipedia. Just put in Portland, P-O-R-T-L-A-N-D, spy ring,
and it comes up.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about the character that you play in the show.
I play the man from MI5.
Okay. That sounds very creepy, Ray, I gotta
Right.
tell you.
Well, yeah, I'm the guy who's sort of heading up this investigation and trying to smoke out some of these spies for the Soviet Union.
And so, you know, the play, of course, it takes place with a lot of, you know, big political ideas, but it's also a very personal play, talking about friendship and the sort of betrayal of friendship between these neighbors, because these two neighbors befriend these folks, and they find out that they're spies, and it really is sort of a discussion about that friendship. Is that right?
Absolutely, absolutely. That is, although there is a historical point here, the bigger point is that of friendship and betrayal. And how far do you go when, for instance, the government wants you to tell them things about people that you consider to be very good friends of yours, and what sort of sharp feeling of betrayal does that cause?
Right, which is, you know, something, of course, that can be almost in any time period. It is a sort of a universal theme, and something, depending on what time period you're looking at, it could be dropped almost anywhere.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, I think this is very cool, a really cool fact. You saw the original production of this in the West End with Dame Judi Dench. Is that right?
I did.
How was that? That had to have been incredible.
Yeah, it was great. I was working in London 30 years ago, and the production began in the West End with Dame Judi Dench, and I thought it sounded very interesting. I was actually working at the American Embassy, so it seemed to have, you know, some relation to that. And she played the English wife of this pair of people. Her husband, Michael Williams, played her husband in the play.
Really?
He has since died, but they were acting together in that play as husband and wife.
Wow, that must have been something. That you know, Ray, of course, you've had a long career here in New Mexico as an actor. That had to have really influenced your work as an actor, seeing something that powerful.
Oh, it did. Absolutely. And I liked the play. I found it very interesting. And of course, I never guessed that 30 years later I'd be playing one of the roles from it in Albuquerque, of all places. But when I heard that Joanne Dinella was going to be directing it at the Adobe, I said, this is something I've got to go out for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so tell our viewers again where and when we can see the show. Tonight is opening night.
Tonight is opening night. It's at the Adobe Theater on 4th Street north of Alameda, and it will run through February 2nd, Groundhog's Day.
Oh, there you go.
And Friday and Saturday nights at 8, Sunday matinees at 2.
At 2. And it's, like I said, folks, it's a very beautiful black box theater out on 4th Street. If you've never been, this is a great show to get yourself out.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the theater. We, of course, will have links on our website for the Adobe Theater at casa.com under my style blog. Ray Orley, congratulations. Break legs tonight. Have a great run of the show, my friend.
Thanks very much, Ted.